Hey, what's up everybody? It's Torey Tolson here with you. So tonight is Valentine's Day. So the day of love, right? So I know, whether you are in a relationship, with your boo, you got your husband, your partner, your significant other, or if you just loving on yourself, you still gotta eat, right? So today we are doing some salmon with like just the garlic and butter poured on top of it, put in the oven. Telling you, you're not gonna want to go any other route once you eat this salmon, right? So then, who can have like Valentine's Day without like some seafood, right? So we got the salmon, but let's just kick it up a notch, right? And do some crab legs and some shrimp to go along with that. So instead of a traditional boil where we're gonna, put stuff on the pot and on the stove with some water in it, we're gonna put it in the oven, right? So just a whole new way to do it, and don't get your hands dirty. So why not? And then what else says Valentine's Day like lobster, right? So one of the things, a lot of people wait until Valentine's Day to eat it, but I'm gonna show you how to hook this up really good and for a fraction of the cost as if you were in a restaurant. So that's what I love. If I can eat good and I ain't gotta spend a lot of money for it, this is the way to go. So we are gonna get this baby prepared and we are going to eat good tonight. So thank you for watching. Happy Valentine's Day to you, but let's get to cooking, okay? So kind of what we have for you here today is a whole bunch of stuff. I can't even really lay out the ingredients like I usually do, but we got the lobster tail, we got some fresh parsley, got some crab legs here with some potatoes, we got some shrimp going, some sausage, and some nice beautiful pink salmon fillets, right? So we got it all, and then we got all our garnishes going here and our seasonings. So you got to have some seasoning to make it all good and ready to go, okay? So let's get to cooking here. And what do we want to go for first? Let's do the salmon first, okay? So I'm gonna just turn this camera down here so you can see, and we will get to it, okay? So what I want to do is I want to take my lemon here, and I am going to just cut the edges off, and I'm just going to make some slices, and this is just going to be almost kind of like the bed for my salmon to lay in, okay? So just going to make some thin slices of the lemon, and we're going to lay that down in the pan, okay? So that's good. All right. So bring my pan over here, and I'm just going to take these lemon slices, put them right in the bottom there. Okay? All right. So we got that. And then now I'll take my salmon fillet, put it right on top. Okay? All right. So we got those all ready to go. Okay, so we got a quick wash on the hands. And now what I've done is I've taken a four tablespoons of butter and I melted that down, okay? So I'm gonna take my bowl here, got my melted butter here, and I'm going to put those 4 tablespoons of butter right in a bowl, okay? I'm going to turn my fire back on because I'm going to need some more butter for my lobster, okay? Okay, so we got that melting back there. All right, so we got our melted butter in here. I'm going to put some lemon juice in it. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this in half, and we are gonna put pretty much the whole juice of this lemon in there. And you really should go with fresh lemon juice for this recipe. It makes all the difference in the taste when you use fresh. So I only need about a tablespoon and a half of the lemon juice, okay? So if you got a large lemon like I had, it should just be 1/2, okay? Now we're gonna put in, got our oregano and some seasoning. So I got oregano, thyme, we got some salt and pepper here, okay? And a little honey. So I'm not measuring, but you're probably gonna do about a teaspoon of each of the seasonings, okay? So that's the oregano. We got our thyme. Let me open up this top here. Okay, we've got thyme in there. I got some fresh parsley I've cut up. Put it in there. And then some honey. So I'm going to do about 2 tablespoons of honey. 1, 2. Okay. And where's my whisk? There it is. So then I'm just going to whisk this together, okay? So we got it all whisked together. It's going to be like a light yellow color there. And you'll see the green in from the parsley. All right. And that's it for our sauce. And I get our salmon right here. We're just going to pour that sauce evenly across the top of both pieces of salmon, okay? And you see I made a little wall with my foil paper. And then to the top of that, I want to generously salt it. Okay, and pepper. Okay, all right. So I just want to kind of fold the foil paper in on the salmon. This is going to go in the oven just like that for 350 for about 25 minutes, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and drop that in the oven. All right. Okay, so we got our salmon in the oven and going. Okay, I need another bowl. So now we'll work on our baby lobster tail, all right? So people get so intimidated with lobster. It's really easy. It can be flavorful, but you have to really, put some seasoning to it and almost put a sauce on it for it to have flavor. People try to equate it to shrimp, but to me, shrimp has more flavor than lobster. I don't know how it became synonymous with Valentine's Day, but it's really, one of those things that people like to save, to Valentine's. I'm not sure why, but we're going to go with it anyway, all right? So I've already done one here for you, but let's show you how to do it, okay? All right, so we got our lobster tail, and what you're gonna need is some kitchen shears. So you gotta have all your right kitchen tools to make this work, okay? So we got our kitchen shears, and if you look at the back of the lobster tail, we're gonna cut the shell all the way up to the little flapper on the lobster, okay? So you're gonna cut it all the way up there. And just like shrimp, lobster has kind of like a vein, for its trash, dirt, if you will. So we're gonna cut this down and get that out, okay? So I'm gonna just stick my scissors right in the top there and cut right down the middle. got that cut. Then what I want to do is I want to turn it over, and you see it has little what's called kind of the vertebrae of the lobster there, and you just want to take your two thumbs and pop each one, and that's going to help the meat really pop out of the top of the shell. Okay, so now I want to turn it over and just stick my thumb down the side to get that lobster meat out of there and away from the shell. Okay, get my finger on this side, kind of pull it away from the shell there. Okay, then all we have to do is lift that lobster meat up out of the shell, push the bottom, push those shell pieces in, and then lay the meat right on top of the shell and fold back the meat pieces. Okay, so there you go. Got your lobster tail all ready to go, and we're going to put that in the pan. This one doesn't want to sit up right. There it is. Okay, all right, so we got our lobster tail there. Let me wash my hands here again. Okay, so now, like I said, you need to make it flavorful, okay? So fresh ingredients, again, the key. We're taking our garlic. Here's another kitchen gadget, a garlic press, okay? So stick my garlic right down in there and squeeze. And you see it just comes out the back. And we're gonna scrape it right into the pan, okay? Then we'll dump that one out. Get this one out. And where's my second one here? Put that one in. Squeeze that right in. And drag that garlic pieces in. Okay? Alright, so we got our garlic in our bowl. Okay? So now I want some Dijon mustard in it. I'm doing about a tablespoon of the Dijon mustard. Okay? Okay, got that in. I need some olive oil. And we're doing a tablespoon and a half of the olive oil. Okay? Got that ready? I want some lemon juice in this. Got our lemon juice in. And then I need some more of that melted butter. So I got some more of my melted butter back here. And this is going to be probably like a half a stick. Okay. And now we're going to whisk that together. Yes, 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 yes. So it has a darker color than the sauce that we made for our salmon. Okay? So we got that. And then I'm going to get a spoon. And then you're going to spoon this right on top of those lobster tails. Okay? Be very generous with it. I'm just spooning it. I just as well to just kind of pour it on it. I think I will. And that Dijon mustard sauce is gonna swim all in that lobster while it bakes. And then we're gonna take the remaining sauce and do a little something with it too. All right, so we got that ready. Once this is finished in the oven, we're gonna put some fresh parsley on it, and then we're gonna take the sauce that it cooks in, put it on the stove to make a little sauce with 2 tablespoons of butter. So you want it to get to a boil, put some butter in it, and it'll be ready to go. All right, so then to top this off, give me another knife. You're just gonna take 1 little tablespoon of butter. Cut that in half, and I'm just gonna stick it right on top of that lobster. All right. So your lobster, you know, you don't want to cook it too long. So you need to pay attention when you buy it to how big it is, how much it weighs, how many pounds it is, because you want to do like 1.5 minutes per pound. Okay. So I think this was, per ounce. So I think these were 4-ounce lobster tails. You know, so we are going to put those in for what, 5 minutes or so, 6 minutes in the oven, and we'll have this ready to go. So I'm going to though put this on high broiler for those 5 minutes, okay? And that is going to be ready to go. So I'm going to, you know, just kind of let my salmon hang out for another 15 minutes, and then I'll stick our lobster tails in, okay? And last but not least, we're going to do pretty much our crab boil, but today we're doing a crab broil. So I'm going to take our potatoes that I've washed, cut those in a couple cubes. I want to do smaller cubes because if you leave them too big, they will not get tender. So we'll cut our potatoes up here in some cubes. Got that. And because I'm doing this in the oven, I got an oven bag, okay? So another little kitchen item you should have. And we'll do one more potato, okay? Got that one. All right, so I'm gonna take my kitchen bag, my oven bag, take all my potatoes, stick them down in there. Okay, got that ready. Okay. We got our crab legs here. You want to take those whole, put them in there. Okay. Then we got our shrimp. You want the shrimp with the shells on because the shell helps that butter and the sauce kind of go inside and stick to the meat of the shrimp. So you want shrimp with shells on it. I'm gonna pour those right in. I got a couple pieces of turkey sausage here. You know, some of y'all not doing the beef and pork. So this turkey sausage, to me, you can't even tell that there's a difference. I don't need a lot of this. There's not a lot of us, so So we cut some sausage up. I'll cut those in half, and then I'll leave a couple of them in rounds. Okay? Toss it in. All right. So we got that in. And now I need one more little bowl for to mix. All right. So I'm going to get my little station cleaned up here. So I'm going to take the rest of my melted butter that I had, pour it in. To that, got some stuff from home here, fresh from Louisiana, but I think you can find it in all the stores. It's the Zatarain's shrimp and crab boil. It's the concentrate, so it's going to give you much more of a punch than any dry seasoning will. So I'm going to open that up and put a cap full. Oh, why not a cap and a half? All right. Got that? I got some of my tried and true Tony Chachere's seasoning. We're going to give it a big shake of that. And then on top of that, about to choke myself here, can't forget the Old Bay. So to the Old Bay, I'm going to add some of that. All right. And give me another spoon. So mix that up. And we're going to pour that right in the bag. Make sure we got all of that seasoning. All right. So we'll let that mix around. And then even once that's finished, you can shake a little more season oil on top of it if you want. And have it ready, okay? You want to tie that bag tight here. I'm gonna get another little tray. Kind of making sure all of that seasoning mixes up in there. Put that right on the pan. And then this will go right in the oven, 350 for about 40 minutes. And then the last 15 minutes, with an extra 15 minutes, then you want to crank it up to 450, okay? And that's all ready to go. So there you have it, everybody. We got our Valentine's Day 101. Valentine's Day 101. So we had our salmon, had the butter, had the garlic on it, went in the oven, 25 minutes. That's all you needed, right? We had our lobster tails, showed you real quickly how to get that meat on top of that shell perfectly, poured the sauce on it, and then again, after that lobster comes out of the oven, we're going to take those juices that are in the bottom of the pan, pour them in a saucepan, add 2 tablespoons of butter, get that up to a boil, and that's going to be the side sauce for the lobster, right? Yes, good. And then we did our crab and shrimp broil, not boil, broil. And so we put that in the oven, safe bag with all our seasonings, and 45 minutes it's ready to go. So thank you for watching. Thank you for checking this out. And you know, we haven't been cooking long, have we? So I mean, like I say, real easy, but you know, food can speak without ever opening your mouth. It's a language of love. I really believe that. So happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I hope you enjoy some time with your sweetie, or just with yourself. Ooh, love on yourself. Feed yourself. So thanks for watching. If you didn't catch it all, you can certainly check out my page and catch the video again later, and share the video. Tell somebody about it. I love for you to come on and watch and come along with me. But until I see you next time, let's get to cooking. All right? So Torey Tolson here with you. I will see you next time, because I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. So I'll see you again next time, guys. Bye.